Brady's at the podium.
Thank you for the announcement.
Gronk liked his too.
Thank you. Who wants to start?
What does it say about the team today that they, despite a difficult start, were able to overcome that and close out with a victory?
Yeah, it was a good, hard-fought game. Obviously, a very good football team we played, and we got off to a slow start behind, I think, 10 at half, which is never where you want to be. But defense played great. Defense was amazing today. So backs played great. Line played great. People stepped in for Allie. Then Stinney got hurt, so Nick had to come in, which was his first time in there. But we grinded it out and found a way to win.
Also the environment as well. It's not just the opponent and the situation you're in, but the road games, they seem to get more and more tougher to win as the season goes on towards the postseason.
Yep.
But you came here and got it done.
Yeah, it's challenging. It just challenges your communication on every play, which is tough up front and tough in a lot of nonverbal communication. So, winning on the road is always tough in the NFL, but some days have been better than others for us. Today, I'm glad we won.
Given you and Gronk's long history with the Colts, even though Peyton's long gone, is it still a thrill to beat Indianapolis?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not a lot of love lost, I think. So it's good to win.
Tom Fournette had such a big game, not only the 4 touchdowns, but to kind of carry the last drive the way he did. What did it mean for him to have the fresh legs he had in that last drive?
Oh, he had a great game. Leonard played great in the run game and the pass game. Rowe ran the ball really well. Big guys blocked right up front. Thought we did a good job in the run game with getting the hats on hats, and the guys really ran the ball hard. It was a very physical game. So it's a very good defensive front. Great group of linebackers. They really make you earn it. So we found a way. It wasn't perfect, but we can certainly play a lot better than that.
Excuse me for not asking a question about the game, but going back to your first start, which was against the Colts.
Yep.
What do you remember about that game?
The good guys won.
I remember that.
Yeah, the good guys won. It was in Foxborough. So, no, it's a great organization. They've done a great job for a long time, and obviously played against Peyton a lot of times here, and then played here a few other times. So, lost the Super Bowl here in this stadium. But good to get a win today. That's really what's the most important thing. Not the past, not the future, but today. And, it was a really hard-fought team win. Again, I think all 3 phases, there's a lot to learn from, but good to win. Good to win on the road against, a team that was really playing well. Good run game. They got some good dynamic players in the pass game, and our D really stepped up.
You guys had an unexpected FaceTime session with a freshman high school basketball team this week, where all of a sudden they get you on the phone, and you would have thought that these kids won the lottery with the looks on their faces. What did it mean to you to be part of a moment like that?
That was sweet. I think that was Lenny that was, figuring out how to organize that. I didn't know who it was, so he just said, "Here's my boy TB," or whatever he said, and it was nice. It'd been a highlight for me if I was in high school too, and the home pro team noticed me and noticed our team. That'd have been pretty cool.
Michigan kids too.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, so
Even better.
They inadvertently included Sean Murphy Bunting on a group text. That's how it all started. Sean sends them a picture, and they didn't believe him, and so that's when he FaceTimed them.
Oh, that's great. That was fun. That was really fun, yeah. It's just good to see all those young kids hyped up.
A lot of love for Michigan today too, huh?
That was great. It's been a good weekend, so.
Leonard said that guys came into the locker room at halftime, was a little bit downbeat, and he said something, or I don't know, he said something to the team. You come out, the defense has those 2 tremendous series, and you're right back in it. What difference did that make at halftime?
Huge. I think Shaq's got the strip sack. They just made big play after big play. That's what it takes to win. You got to make the plays. there's not a lot of margin of error. There's really well coached teams that have a lot of good players, and everyone's working hard to win. So, you either got to make the play or you don't. And we didn't make them as much in the first half, but we certainly made them in the second half.
The Colts are the #1 team in the NFL in turnover margin coming in, and you guys got them +4 today.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing that?
Well, we had 2 of them, so that wasn't very good. They punched that one out and then got us on a go ball. So, we got to do a better job taking care of it, absolutely. Our defense does a great job taking it away. It was great. It was obviously great to win that. And anytime you win turnovers and penalties, those play a huge factor in the amount of points that are scored. So we got to keep cleaning it up. Still a lot of football left ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Safe travels.